Welcome everybody to Say Grace. This week we are doing something very easy, a pantry item, if you will. Something that you can have on hand. You can put it out for a lovely brunch. You could eat it as a late night snack. You can give it to your kids for breakfast. We are making everyone's favorite granola. This is my favorite granola. It's with cherries and pistachios and olive oil, and I just think it's delicious. There was a company that made a granola, and I used to have it shipped. It wasn't like some fancy brand, but they just made really, really great cherry and pistachio granola, and then I couldn't find it anymore, and so I had to start making it myself. And so today, we're gonna make it together, and it's very easy. This is gonna be the shortest Say Grace that we've ever done. Buckle up, here we go. What I love about this granola is that you can really make it however you want to make it. So if you are like, I love almonds, or I like raisins, and I like what, you can do whatever you want. If you're like super healthy and you want to throw in some chia seeds or like some hemp or like flax, you can make it whatever you want it to be. I'm going to make you our favorite, our family favorite. Abner's actually been asking me to make this I'm pointing right here because
I'm hungry.
He's right here. Abner asked me to make this granola. He likes to have it on hand whenever he's hungry for a late night snack. So the first thing we're gonna do is turn the oven on to 325 and get a big old bowl. Okay, so I have these just old-fashioned rolled oats. You don't want the quick cook, you just want some good old-fashioned oats. And you're gonna put in 4 cups of rolled oats. This is gonna be the base of your granola, believe it or not, is the oats. And the nice thing about this too is that you can kind of taste it as you go along and see if you like it. We have 4 cups of rolled oats there in the bowl. If you like butter, put butter in it. Sometimes I put butter, sometimes I put olive oil, sometimes I put a mix of both. Today, we're gonna just put olive oil in there. So you're gonna grab, yeah?
Can we get a moment for that shirt?
Do you like my shirt? Check out my shirt. Abner's in a deep squat to get this shot. Abner made it for me.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so we're gonna put a 1/2 cup of olive oil in here. The other beautiful thing about this recipe being so short is that our kids have 2 weeks of spring break. 2 weeks, which when we first signed up at this school, I thought that's great. We can tour and the kids aren't gonna miss much of school. Maybe if we're not touring, maybe we'll go to Europe with the kids. We'll go on adventures. And you know what I'm doing? I'm making granola and they're quiet for like 5 minutes. And this is the time that I have to do this because I didn't plan anything for spring break. All right, so you're gonna dump a 1/2 cup of oil. Again, it can be butter if you like butter. It can be a mix of both. Try it out, see what you feel. And then we're gonna put a 1/2 cup of honey. This honey is from our neighbors. So this is the local honey. So whenever you pour honey into something, maybe I've said this on one of the shows, one of the cooking shows before, but the trick is do the fat first, because this already has olive oil in that, and when you put the sticky honey, it'll come right out and won't stick to the side of the...
Super smart.
Yeah, babe, I'm here. This is what I'm here for. Look at all that good honey. Should put about a 1/2 cup. And then watch this. So the fat was already in there, so when you pour this in, scoop.
Wow.
And all you have is like a tiny little bit on the side, but like, you know, just knock that out. All right, folks. You're not gonna believe this, but this is basically it. We're gonna add some salt. So I'm gonna add about a 1/2 cup of salt. Oh, not a 1/2 cup.
Half a teaspoon.
Definitely don't do a 1/2 cup. 1/2 teaspoon. I'm gonna do about a 1/2 teaspoon. This is just Diamond kosher salt. Put that, drizzle it in, and then I'm gonna take some like thicker salt and put a little extra of some like thicker salt so that you get some like crunchy kernels of salt in there. All right, so you just kind of gonna mix that up as best you can, kind of get the honey obviously is very sticky. I don't know if you know that. Honey is sticky, so you kind of have to mix it all up, and then you're just gonna bake this. I'm gonna take that out, put it right onto the baking sheet. It smells like sweet olive oil. And if you're gonna use olive oil, I say, you know, use olive oil that you actually really like the flavor and the smell of. It should be nice and fragrant. Otherwise, just use butter. You're gonna try to spread this out as evenly as possible. The edges are gonna get extra crispy, which I like. I like there to be some extra crispy parts, but it does kind of burn up really fast if you're not paying attention, which, let's be honest, I'm often not paying attention. So I'm just kind of making it as even as possible, spreading it out. You know, you can always order pizza and put that on top of your yogurt. a pizza parfait. I think that's good, you know, one way to do it. So this is gonna go into the oven. I'm gonna put it in there for like 20 minutes. And then at the 20-minute mark, I'm gonna add the nuts. I'm gonna let the nuts get like a little bit toasty. I'm gonna make sure that this isn't burning. And then we're just gonna take it out, put the fruit on top, and then you wait for it to cool. And that's the whole thing. That's all we're doing today. Okay, I'm tired. Spring break, week 2. We're making granola. While we're waiting, I'm gonna get out a measuring cup and portion out the nuts. So I'm using roasted, salted pistachios that I bought for this filming. And then our son found before we started filming. So let's see how many we have, but hopefully we have about a cup. That'll do. All right, so that's it. And then I'm gonna add some cherries. It's like really the easiest. Like I almost feel bad. I don't feel like I'm giving you guys enough. Where's the pizzazz? You know what I mean? Where's the pizzazz? Where's the multiple parts of this cooking process? Where's the different dishes? I don't have it in me today. Today I only have granola in me. And soon there will be granola in you.
Yes.
Timer went off while I was outside. We're gonna take the granola out. Should be nice and golden brown, but with a little room to still get a little bit more brown. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so there you go. It's nice and toasty roasty. And then we want these pistachios are already roasted, so they don't need to get like way more roasted. So we're just gonna put this on here, sprinkle it on top, and then we're gonna put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes. And then it's basically done. Then you kind of just let it cool down. Closing it back up. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. My apologies to all of you who have Alexas that are gonna start buzzing in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go back outside, work in my garden, and then we're gonna come take this out in 5 minutes. We have some special guests. Paloma Grace Ramirez, everybody. Did you get a lollipop at the doctor's office? Yeah. All right, we're gonna take it out of the oven before it burns. It can get over caramelized quite quickly, so you wanna keep an eye on it. And at this point, you can kind of see if it's how you like it. Kind of mix it up a little bit. See how it's kind of darker on that bottom side? So you can kind of tell at this point if you like it a little bit darker or not. Now, Abner, you're gonna be the one eating this. Do you like it crispier or does this look good to you? I thought you were gonna say that. So we're gonna put it back in for, I mean, literally 3 minutes. It smells really good in here though. It smells like warmth, yummy, nutty, sweet, all my favorite things. I'm a little dirty because I've been working in the garden today. All right, that looks pretty good. So the last thing that we have to do is now put in the fruit. So I'm putting some dark sweet cherries, and you just spread them out. You know, raisins work, goji berries I've done. It's really just whatever you like and whatever you have. And there you have it, guys. Granola. No need to buy it. You can just make it in about 20 minutes.
Glass woman.
I'm gonna put it in an airtight container as soon as it's cooled off, and then just store it in the pantry, and it is ready to go. So easy peasy, something quick, something that can be used as a snack or a meal. Your granola. Just some granola. Granola, granola, granola. We have granola. Pistachio and cherry granola. Granola. Squat it down. Granola. Yummy granola. Who doesn't love granola? Tell me. Who? My children is who. We've got salty pistachios and tangy, creamy yogurt and tart cherries and, did I say, sweet honey and flaky oats. It's perfect. It's all the things I just said and so much more. Make it for yourself, store it in your pantry. And don't forget to say grace.